Good afternoon. I am at Fort Donelson, Tennessee on a cold day. Fort Donelson is a national battlefield managed by the National Park Service. The key part of Fort Donelson is where I am, and I'll explain what's going on here. But if you look behind me, there is a trail that goes back up to the visitor center a couple of miles. And if you wanted to explore the entire battlefield, you could do that here. This is the first battle where General Ulysses S Grant of Illinois made his reputation and won the battle here, attacking this Confederate site. So you'll see here a bunch of very large guns. These are the kind of guns you would emplace in a fort, not the kind of guns that you would move around a battlefield pulled by horses back in the day. And the ones here are replicas of the main guns at the time of the battlefield. There are some smaller ones on the backside. You can see we're here on the Cumberland River, and you see that there's a real straight line of the river here. That's where General Grant's gunboats, under the command of Foote, were coming up the river to gain control of this river, which then provides an avenue of attack into the Confederacy during the early years of the Civil War. See, there's quite a few of these big guns, and these guns were very successful in firing at the Union gunboats there, which took some serious losses. The battlefield as a whole can't show you effectively in a short video like this, but the main point of the action was the fort here and the guns. Up the hill to my right, just out of view, was a fort for soldiers. The idea was that the soldiers there would protect these guns from attack by land. And then the Confederates had built earthworks farther out away from the Fort Donelson, in order to provide outlying defense to the fort itself. And that's what you'll see if you take that trail I showed you. By attacking on land and sea, Grant's forces eventually defeated the Confederate Army and forced their surrender at the Dover Hotel, which is in town a little ways away. So we often think of national parks as protecting natural areas, but we also have national parks that protect historic sites, like Fort Donelson. And as it turns out, I can't go into the land fort right now because the land fort has bald eagles nesting in it, and in order to protect the bald eagles, they're keeping people out. And so even a battlefield like a park like this can protect the environment. Just be able to make out, that's hard to see, some other cannons hiding behind the hill. Am I right? So Fort Donelson, battlefield.